Hello guys, and welcome to another video in this series of Linux tutorials. In this video we are going to talk about how we can create files using touch command and how we can view the content of a file using the cat command. We will also talk about the reverse of the cat command, that is the tag command. So let's begin. So first of all, I'll open the terminal with the Ctrl-Alt-T shortcut and then zoom it a little bit with Ctrl-Shift+. Okay, and currently if I see my current directory, then I am inside home and inside wiki. Okay, my user home directory. Then I'll go to the documents. Okay, and currently it only have one file. Okay, name as numbers. Now if we want to create files, then we can use the command touch. Okay, then the name of the file that you want to give. For example, I can write here file1. Okay, now if you see, there are two files, one which was already there, numbers, and another file1. Okay, now touch command can also be used to create multiple files. So I can write for touch file2 and then file3. Okay, now if you see here, there are file2 and file3. Okay, so this is about how we can create files. Right, now let's say I want to view the content of a file. For that I can use the command cat. So I'll write here cat and then name of the file. Okay, let's say file1. Right, but currently this file or file1 is empty, so no content is showing up. Okay, so if I do even cat file2, then nothing is showing up because the file is empty right now. So what I will do, first of all, I'll just do it always on top. Then since we had not talked about how we can write the content to a file so far, so I will use the graphical text editor for it. Okay, and in the next video I will let you know about the text editor, which is the Nano. Okay, so since we don't know about the text editor right now, so I will be using the graphical text editor right now. And by default in Linux Mint, the default graphical text editor is Z. Okay, XCD. Okay, so I'll open it. Then let's just write some lines here. This is file1, and then let me write it again. File is fine, and then file is okay. All right, and then save it with Ctrl S. Okay, then cross it. And then again open another file. I'll write here, this is file2. It is a nice day, very well. Okay, save it with Ctrl S and close it. Right, now let's say I want to view the content again, so I'll write here cat file name, which is file1. Okay, now you will see the content of the file is shown here. Okay, now we can also give multiple file arguments here, so I can write here file1 and file2. Okay, now the content of file1 and content of file2 is showing. Okay, now if you want to print the file output with the line number, you can give the option as -n. Okay, and then name of the file. Right, so if you see, this is our line number 1, this is line number 2, and this is line number 3. Okay, but remember that these lines are shown according to the output. Okay, what I mean is that, let's say I'll open multiple file here, then you will see our output should be these 6 lines. Okay, and based on the output, the line numbers are showing. Okay, it's not like that for first file it will show 1 2 3 and for another file it will show 1 2 3 again from the beginning. Okay, whatever is the output, based upon the output, line number is showing up. Okay, not according to the file. Right, so this is about the cat command, which is used to view the content. Now let's say I want to view the content in the reverse order. For example, the last line should be shown at the top, then second last line should be at the second line. For that we can use the reverse of the reverse of the cat command, that is the tag command. Okay, then like similar to cat command, I can give here arguments. Okay, so first let me just use cat command file1. This was our content, and then what I can do, I can write here tag file1. Okay, so it will give me output in the reverse order. Right, similarly, let me just clear it. Let's just open to file and then use tag for it, or we can do tag. Okay, now if you want to go to the reverse or previous command, you can press the upper arrow key. Okay, so tag command, and then if you see, then first of all we had seen the output of the first file in reverse order. Okay, this was our real content, this is file 1, so this is showing at the end, then the second line is staying on the middle because there are only 3 lines, and then the last line is on the top. Okay, similar to that same thing is happening in the second file. So very well, which was at the bottom, it is showing at the top. Okay, like that we can use the tag command. Now one thing to remember here, that cat command is only recommended to view the file which has the less number of lines. Okay, why I am saying that, because let's say there is another file with the name numbers, and what I had done here is that I had write the numbers from 1 to 1000 with each number in each new line. Okay, so let's say, let me first clear it and I'll open the file numbers. Okay, now let's say that you want to go to the line number 5. Now what will you do? You will have to scroll a lot. Okay, you will scroll, and then after some time you will reach at the line number 2. Similarly, let's say after line number 2 you want to go to the line number 26 or 126, 998. So this will take a lot of time. Okay, that's why cat command is not recommended for large files. Okay, generally it is used for only the small files or medium amount of file, or another thing that it can only be used for the reading purpose. Now let's say that you want to read the file and write the file simultaneously, then cat command cannot do this. Okay, for that generally we use some sort of text editor, right? There are many text editor in the market. There is VI, Vim, Nano, Emacs, and plenty of others. You don't have to learn every text editor. Okay, not every command of every text editor. Just take one text editor and stick on it. Okay, because all you have to do is to read the content of a file and write something to it. Okay, learning every text editor is not going to make much sense. So my advice will be that to learn only one text editor and stick to it. Okay, I had found my simplest text editor to be Nano, and I will describe Nano text editor in detail in the next video. Okay, in that text editor what we will be able to do is to search a particular word, replace a particular word, like that. There are many advanced features available. Okay, these sort of features are not available with the cat command. It is a simple view file command, and it is generally recommended when you want to read the file having the less number of lines. All right, one last thing is that you can also create files with giving the path. For example, currently I am inside documents, and if I go one back, then I can also create files something in this format. Okay, documents and then file number, let's say 4. Now this is saying go to the document and inside it create the file with the name file 4. Okay, we can create the file using this way also. Okay, giving it a particular location where to create a file. Right now, if I go to the documents, you will see that file 4 has been created. Okay, similar to this we can also use cat in this way. Okay, giving the particular file path. So I can write here cd documents and then give any particular file name. Okay, this path could be any longer. Okay, there's no restriction in that, and we can also use the symbols like dot, tilde that I discussed in the previous videos. Okay, so in this video we talked about the touch command, which is used to create files. Then we talked about the cat command, which is used to view the content of a file and generally recommended for the files having less number of lines. Okay, then we talk about the tag command, which is the reverse of the cat command. All right, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you like the video. If you have any doubt, please comment it down. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.